Good afternoon. This afternoon I'm going to talk about legal separations and the difference between a legal separation and a dissolution of marriage. Legal separations can be used in a few different ways. First of all, we can file a petition for legal separation if you're thinking that you and your spouse may reconcile. It gives you an opportunity to live separately but have some rules of the game of who's going to live where, who's going to pay what expenses, what parenting time and custody is going to be during this pendency of the legal separation. We can also use legal separations as a cooling off period. Could be a reason if you were for a religious reason, any kind of a reason like that you might want to try a legal separation before you divorce. Another use for a legal separation is if one of the spouses needs to go on Medicaid for long-term health care or a long-term facility, residential facility. And in that case, we get a legal separation order, a decree of legal separation that then assigns the parties who's going to pay what and what expenses are going to be paid, and then allows the other party, and also divides the assets in the event of a divorce, or it does allow some property to be assigned, and then may open the door for Medicaid award for a spouse. Legal separation is also that period of time between the filing of the petition for dissolution of marriage and the entry of the final decree of dissolution. So oftentimes we'll speak of the legal separation period as that provisional period or the preliminary period after you file your petition for dissolution of marriage, and you get your preliminary orders of who's going to live where, who's going to pay what parenting time, custody, child support might be during the pendency of the dissolution. You'll often hear people refer that as to the legal separation period. If you do get a decree of legal separation, so you file your petition for legal separation, and then you have your decree of legal separation, that decree of legal separation is good for a period of only 1 year. At the end of the year, those orders are going to go away unless you convert your legal separation action into a dissolution action. With regard to the dissolution action, of course, that's when you actually dissolve the marriage. A legal separation maintains the marriage, just gives you marching orders, so to speak, or kind of guidelines for how the parties are going to live separate. Certainly something to consider in terms of any kind of a religious beliefs or religious outlook, in terms of health care expenses and or Medicaid. And if you just want a cooling off period or a period of time to determine whether you really do want to move forward with dissolving the marriage. If you have any questions, please call me, Janice, Mandla, Mattingly, Jane Mattingly at carmelfamilylaw.com, 317-815-0340. Thank you.